Hello, Burke. So for this video lesson, we're going to go through some cool exercises. We're going to start developing some palm muting techniques, and we're going to have Weezer and Green Day to play. All right. So always start with open alternate picking and palm muted alternate picking. So remember this part on the guitar. Just a small range of motion. Your down and upstroke should be the same distance from each other. All right, and then palm muting. Remember this part, your hand, and start way up here. Move it back towards the bridge until you get that noise. So for me, it's about like right here on the guitar, right in front of the bridge. So just practice both of those. Just you see, I allow the string to breathe by lifting up my hand just a little bit, which produces the open note rather than the palm muted note. All right, so just practice that slowly. Just all right, so now the next exercise, we're going to use our pointer and middle finger. We're going to go down, up, down, open to the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret. So start at the thickest strings. Remember E, A, D, G, B, E. So thickest string starting. We're going down all the strings. All right. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And this part also stays on the guitar and the strings. It follows what I'm playing, so I can mute the strings above. So if I'm on like the D or G string, then this part is on these thicker strings muting. And it's following with, remember, the elbow to change the strings, but your wrist you're strumming. As you can see, the thickest string is right here, so starting there, I'm on the body. And as I go down, I'm muting these strings above it, all right? That's something to think about. Next part, it's the reverse of what we did 2 weeks ago when we started with the pinky, ring, pinky. Now we're going pointer, middle pointer, and going down the strings. So 8th fret on the A string, E, A. So we're gonna go pointer, middle, pointer, 8, 9, 8. Here. All right, so now after pointer, middle, pointer, we're gonna go middle, ring, pinky. So as you can see, the 4 middle strings right here, A, D, G, and B. We're just gonna lay all our fingers down, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, and try to pick each finger up before you play the next one, so there won't be any string noise or very little string noise. All right. Next one, just keep bending. Practice the bending. Oh, shouldn't be a ghost note. Okay. So G string, 6th fret. If you remember, a full bend is 2 frets in front. Half bend, 1 fret in front. So just bend. So you can play an 8th, the 8th fret. Hear how that sounds, and bend the 6th fret. until you hear that note, and that's the full bend. And then the half step bend. So play the 7th fret and then bend to that. And then just remember to, like you're rotating a doorknob, use multiple fingers to support the bend. So I usually bend with the ring finger, middle and pointer are right behind it. I'm rotating all with my forearm and my wrist. It's not just all fingers. It's... You see the forearm and the wrist. And just start bending a small amount and then working your way up to the full step. All right? So now, to continue on the sweep pick thing we started 2 weeks ago, you remember this one, 12, 15, 12, you just strum the 12 and then hammer on 15 and pull off back to 12. So you just strum the 12. Nope. And with your pinky, you really gotta hit that 15th fret and then pull off. That's an exaggerated motion right here. Because really it'll be like... So once you get that one down, we're gonna add the 13th fret on the B string and the 12th fret on the G string, and it's an up, up. Oop. Let me fix that. We're not there yet. So it's gonna be an up, up sweeping motion. So instead of picking up, up, it's a sweep, boom, boom. It's just a boom, boom. Not a pick, boom, boom, but just sweeping through. So with the 12, 15, 12, and then the sweeps up. So that's that 13 and 12. Alright, so practice that one. Next one, palm muted. They do a lot of this in rock and metal. We'll get this down. We're gonna palm mute the opens right here, so boom, and then the fretted notes right here will be played without a palm mute. So let me play to, let's go here. So we're gonna palm mute 5, palm mute 7, palm mute 8, palm mute 7, palm mute 5. So palm mute open, and then 5, 7, palm mute, 8, palm mute, back to 7, palm mute, back to 5. Remember palm mute towards, like around here on the bridge, find the spot, just place this part of your hand on the strings, and move it back to where it sounds cool. So a little bit faster here. So. And if you see, watch this hand motion, my right hand. So here's an exaggerated motion of it. So I go palm mute, my hands on the strings, and it jumps up. So the 5 isn't palm muted. And then right back on the strings to palm mute for here, the 3rd note. And then I jump again, so as you can see. All right, and that's an exaggerated motion right there. Just to start off. So palm mute it, and then jump, strum, And on the way up is when I strum. And when you get faster at it, the jump becomes smaller and smaller. And you can even go down, and then up is the open. There's a few different ways to do that. So to complete this, you can see we go 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1, 0. So remember the jump for the open notes. So that's what that'll sound like, a little bit faster. All right, same thing here, except we're going E and A string. And this one will sound like here. You can go down, 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 down. That's 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 7, 8, 7. Just going back and forth. You can alternate pick it, so in between the strings. I think I showed you that one before a few weeks ago. But you can go down, up, and keep the pick kind of in the middle of the strings. So that's how you can get these really fast. So you see, if I can show this. So I'm in the middle of the string, going down or up, and then down for the A string. So up for these, down for these. And I can show you that when we're in the class. So next part, Weezer. You've probably heard this one before. We'll play, okay, right here. So we're gonna, on the A string, we're gonna palm mute and then a 2-4 power chord on the, right here, A and D string. 2, 4, 3, 5. So I'll play to here. So, and make sure that this part is laying across pretty much all these strings right here. So that'll definitely be palm muted. So you can see the palm mute comes all the way across until here. And then this one is open, and then this note is open. So there's open, open, all that's palm muted, as you can see the line, and then all of that is palm muted. So we'll go right here. So palm muted, open, open on the A string, and then 2, 4, 3, 5. 2, 4, 3, 5 one more time. So I went ahead and played all of that. So that 5, 7, you see E, A, D, G, right here, D and G string. We go 5, 7, D and G string. So that's what that'll sound like, the 5, 7, bam, bam, bam. So once more, I'll play to there. So bum 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 bam. Now next part, as you can see, it's the same part right there, except this one, the only thing that's changing is the 3, 5. So from the 5, 7 open, now to the 3, 5. So we can play the exact same thing. Do 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 damn. So now it's 3, 5. So from the 5, 7 to the 3, 5. I'll play this one more time, just slowly. All right, and now this one with the 3, 5 here on the A and D string. All right, so practice that one. That one's fun to play. Now we're going to Green Day Waiting. This song's pretty cool. So right here, this is the clean intro. Let me get the clean. Okay. So you can see it's just power chords, and then when you're done with each section, there's going to be an open notes. So as you can see, the 4, 6 on the E and A string, now E and A string open, A and D string 4 and 6 power chords, and the A and D string is open, E and A 6 and 8 power chord, and then E and A is open, and then back here it's the same exact thing right here, the A and D string 4, 6, and it's open. And then as you can see, that's the same, 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 except here 4, 6, those 3 rests, that turns into the distorted guitar. So you see the 4, 6, 4, 6 open, it's the same as right up here, 4, 6, 4, 6 open. So those rests just turn into the distorted guitar. So we'll get to that after we get here. So I'll play this. So 4, 6. So down, down, up, down, up, down. So the 4, 6, down, down, up, and then the open, down. So there's that. Moving on to the A and D string, same 4, 6. So you just move from here up. Okay. Now next part, 6 and 8. That same strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. And now back right here, what we did on measure 2, measure 4. So all of this together. All right. So there's that. And then whenever it repeats the second time, the only difference is that's not there. There we go. So yeah, it's just those last 3 aren't there. So now we're here. It's the same exact thing, so I'll just play through this one. And then that's when the clean guitar is done. So now we get to the distorted guitar again. Let me go back. So the do, do, do. And then the guitar comes in at 15 seconds with the... So 4, 6, 4, 6, and then open, all in the A and D string. All right, do, do, do. Now, as you can see right here, the 4, 6, this is the exact same pattern. So... I go down, down, up, down, up, down. The difference between the clean and the distorted guitar is the right here, the second measure and the 4th, because that's kind of added to that one. So it really starts right here, 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 and here. So the 2nd and 4th right here. Yeah, we'll compare these two, because as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4, 6, 4, 6 open. So we just added an extra one right here. So I'll play from here. We'll go to here for now. So that's what that one do 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 do. And that's the new version of the 4, 6 on the A and D string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, bam. The open, same exact thing pretty much. Now we go to the 6, 8. And that's the same down, down, up, down, up, down. And then we repeat what we did in the second measure right here into the 4th. And you can go down, 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 up, down, or you can go down, 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 down. So, go through this one more time. And this is the clean version, so it's good. Let me switch over again. So. Whoops, let me do that again. So. Okay, and now we'll go back to the distortion part. And with the distorted part, I'll just play this, not whenever the distorted guitar enters. So we'll start right here. All right, and that's what that'll sound like. So just practice those exercises. This one's really helpful, and especially the bending. Remember, rotate doorknob, multiple fingers, wrist and forearms. The sweeping, do-do-do-do. Not like a picking motion, you're just sweeping through the strings. The palm muting, remember whenever I do a little jump, the exaggerated jump is high, and then when you're actually doing it, trying to do it fast, it's a small jump. Remember, palm muted up to here, open note, palm muted here, open note. Right here, clean guitar, and then at 15 seconds, that's where the clean guitar shuts off, and then the distorted guitar, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So the only difference between the clean and distorted is that extra note right here and here. All right, so have fun practicing that, and I'll see you next week.